Did you know Benjamin Franklin didn't want the bald eagle as America's national symbol? Nope. He believed the turkey was a better choice. Sounds crazy, right? Let's dive into this bizarre piece of US history. All right, let's get into it. The year is 1782, and the US needs a national seal, like a fancy stamp of approval. They wanted something fierce, something majestic. And they saw the bald eagle snatching fish out of the water and thought, that looks pretty powerful. But Franklin was like, hold up, that bird has bad manners. So what was so bad about the eagle? Well, for starters, Franklin didn't think it was very nice to steal fish. Like, hey, it's rude to grab someone else's dinner. And besides, it was a bird of prey, always looking to take what it wants. Not exactly the behavior you'd expect from a founding father. On the other hand, there was the turkey. And Franklin was all, oh yeah, that's a bird with some real character. He was so into the turkey that he wrote to his daughter, why don't we have a turkey instead? And in that same letter, he described the eagle as a bird of bad moral character. Ouch. It seems Franklin wasn't too fond of eagles. Maybe he saw them as bullies because, as he said, they don't work for their food. They just take it from other birds. Plus, the eagle was kind of a couch potato. He thought they spent way too much time sitting around on tree branches and not enough time doing, important stuff. Meanwhile, the wild turkey was a totally different story. They strutted around the farmyard like they owned the place, pecking away at the ground, always on the lookout for danger. And when it came time to gobble up those tasty morsels, the turkey stood guard while the rest of the flock ate. To Franklin, that was the epitome of leadership. Hey, I'll watch the back while everyone else eats. That's honorable. And let's not forget the time a fox tried to sneak into the yard and the turkeys fought back. Yep, Franklin was all, see, they defend their turf, they're brave. And in his eyes, that was total Americana. Now, despite Franklin's best efforts, the eagle eventually won out. When Congress voted on the design for the seal, they were like, yeah, let's go with the eagle. And part of the reason was simple. Everyone already knew what the eagle meant. It was a known symbol of power. As for the turkey, well, it was just a bird that gobbled a lot. And here's another reason Congress went with the eagle. They didn't really like the idea of making a bird that stole food the national symbol of the United States. Like, hey, we don't want people thinking we're all kleptomaniac or anything. So they tossed that idea out faster than you can say, don't be a turkey. And there you have it. The bald eagle became the symbol of freedom, and the turkey got relegated to, well, the dinner table. But hey, who knows? Maybe in another universe, we'd be celebrating Thanksgiving with a giant turkey statue instead of an eagle. Okay, now here's a funny thought. Imagine if Benjamin Franklin had gotten his way and the American flag had a giant turkey instead of an eagle. First off, people might salute the flag by saying, hey, freedom gobbles. And instead of the Pledge of Allegiance, we'd be saying, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the brave turkey that symbolizes our nation. Plus, we'd probably put little turkeys on everything from dollar bills to stamps to, well, anything that says USA. And let's not forget the president. Instead of Air Force One, he'd ride around in a car that looked like a giant turkey. Oh, the possibilities are endless. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something new, and if you did, hit that like button and subscribe for more fun history facts and tech trivia. And hey, maybe we'll feature your comments in a future episode. Who knows? So keep those comments coming. We'll see you next time.